Let's talk about Puck.news, a new player in the already crowded world of news. In a landscape overflowing with headlines and hot takes, it's easy to tune out yet another media startup. But Puck.news is making waves in ways that set it apart from the rest. You might roll your eyes at another news website, but Puck is different, and it's got the attention of some very powerful people. It's not just another site lost in the noise, it's become a go-to source for those who want to know what's really happening behind the scenes. Puck.news is a digital media company built around newsletters. Think of it as private briefings from insiders, not a traditional newspaper. Instead of chasing every story, Puck delivers curated, in-depth analysis straight to your inbox, making you feel like you're part of an exclusive club. It focuses on the secret conversations and power plays in industries like Hollywood, Washington, Silicon Valley, and Wall Street. These are the places where decisions are made that shape the world, and Puck's reporters are right there, listening in. The name Puck comes from Shakespeare, a mischievous insider who stirs the pot and reveals uncomfortable truths. Just like its namesake, Puck.news isn't afraid to ruffle feathers or expose what others would rather keep hidden. That's the vibe, clever, cheeky, and always in the know about what's really happening in the halls of power. The tone is smart, a little irreverent, and always a step ahead of the mainstream narrative. Puck has quickly become a must-read for executives, politicians, agents, and investors. These are the people who shape industries, and they rely on Puck to stay informed about the latest moves and motives. Its appeal, elite, insider information. Puck offers a peek behind the curtain, giving readers access to the kind of details usually reserved for insiders and decision makers. It doesn't just report the news, it tells you who's angry, who's winning, and what it all means for the people at the top. You get the context, the rivalries, and the stakes that make the news matter. It's drama, gossip, and strategy, all delivered with a confident, distinctive voice. Every story feels like an inside scoop, making the news feel urgent and personal. If you want to know what the powerful are whispering about, Puck is where you look. It's the place to find out what's really being said in those closed-door meetings. It's not about covering everything. It's about covering what matters to the people who matter. Puck filters out the noise and zeroes in on the stories that actually move the needle. And that's why it stands out in a sea of news. In a world overwhelmed by information, Puck.news offers clarity, exclusivity, and a fresh perspective you won't find anywhere else. Why launch a new media company now? The news industry is tough, with many outlets struggling or closing. Puck's founders, led by John Kelly, saw a gap. Most news was general, but people were following individual journalists, not just brands. Kelly's idea: build a company around star reporters, giving them ownership and a direct stake in success. The goal? Attract top talent and let readers pay for direct access to their expertise. Puck is a response to two trends: the flood of low-quality free news and the decline of old media's ad-driven model. Instead of chasing clicks, Puck offers premium, exclusive content for a price. It's a lean, subscription-based model betting that a select audience will pay for real insider access. In a world of noise, Puck aims to be the clear, authoritative signal. That's the gamble, and so far, it's working. A media company is only as strong as its team, and at Puck, the team is truly exceptional, bringing together a rare mix of experience, ambition, and vision. Puck's leadership is stacked with industry veterans who have spent years shaping the media landscape. John Kelly, the founder and CEO, assembled a powerhouse group of co-founders, including Joe Perzicki, Max Techeyan, and the acclaimed journalist Julia Ioffe. Each brings a unique perspective and deep expertise to the table. The twist? At Puck, top journalists aren't just employees. They're part owners, with a real stake in the company's future. This ownership model attracts elite reporters who could work anywhere, but choose Puck because they have skin in the game and a voice in shaping the company's direction. When someone like Matthew Belloni writes about Hollywood, he's not just reporting, he's building both his own brand and the company's value, making every story personal and impactful. The founders and writers are all insiders, with deep connections in the industries they cover, from media and politics to tech and entertainment. Their access is unmatched. They can call CEOs, senators, or studio heads directly, getting the real story straight from the source. This isn't journalism by press release. It's reporting built on years of trust, credibility, and relationships at the highest levels. The leadership's credibility and connections are Puck's biggest assets, opening doors that others can't. They're not just reporting on power, they're part of the conversation, influencing the very industries they cover. That's what makes Puck's coverage so unique and valuable. It's informed, insider-driven, and always ahead of the curve. The team's collective experience and insight shape everything about the company, from editorial choices to business strategy. At Puck, the insiders are telling the inside story, giving audiences a rare, behind-the-scenes look at how power really works. So, what sets Puck apart from your daily newsfeed? Why do so many influential readers turn to Puck for their inside scoop? Puck is a specialist, laser-focused on the power centers of Washington, Hollywood, Silicon Valley, and Wall Street. These are the places where decisions are made and trends are set, and Puck's reporters are right there, embedded in the action. Instead of just reporting what happened, Puck tells you why it happened, who made it happen, and what's coming next. You get the context, the backstory, and the implications, so you're always a step ahead. Their stories dig into secret meetings, rivalries, and the real drama behind the headlines. You'll find out what's really going on, not just what's on the surface. The tone is bold and opinionated. Writers have distinct voices and aren't afraid to call out winners and losers. Every article feels like a conversation with someone who's truly in the know. Reading Puck feels like getting an email from a well-connected friend, not a bland newswire. The writing is sharp, witty, and often surprising, making every update feel personal. The delivery is personal. You subscribe to individual journalists and their newsletters, building a direct relationship. You choose whose perspective you want, and you get to know their style and expertise. Content is curated, intimate, and tailored to readers who want to be in the know. It's not just news, it's insight, analysis, and a sense of belonging to an exclusive club. It's not a sprawling website. It's a boutique experience, designed for people who value quality over quantity. Puck's author-centric model makes every story feel exclusive. Each piece is crafted with care, and you can sense the expertise behind every word. You're not just reading the news, you're getting the inside scoop from the people who know the players. It's like having a backstage pass to the world's most powerful rooms. That's the Puck difference: focus, voice, and access. It's a new way to experience journalism, built for those who want more than just headlines. It's news for people who want to be insiders themselves, who crave the context and connections that shape the world. And that's why it's become essential reading for the elite, and for anyone who wants to understand how power really works. Let's talk money. How does Puck survive in today's media landscape? Unlike most online outlets, Puck rejects the ad-chasing model that leads to clickbait. Its main revenue comes from subscriptions, not advertisers. A standard subscription costs about $100 a year, with pricier tiers for even more exclusive access. The target audience? Executives, investors, and decision-makers who see Puck as a business tool. Because readers pay the bills, Puck's journalists answer to subscribers, not sponsors. This gives writers freedom to be critical and cover sensitive topics without fear of losing ad dollars. There are some ads, but they're selective and secondary. Think luxury brands targeting the same elite audience. The core idea: make something valuable enough that people will pay for it. It's a simple, old-school approach in a digital world. And so far, it's keeping Puck in business. Spend a week with Puck and you'll notice it's all about the 4 corridors of power. In Washington, Puck covers the personalities, rivalries, and money-driving politics, not just the legislation. In Hollywood, it's about the business of entertainment, studio shakeups, blockbuster deals, and the moguls behind the scenes. Silicon Valley and Wall Street coverage dives into tech billionaires, startups, venture capital, and high-stakes financial moves. Each beat is owned by a specialist who knows the players and the stakes. The stories reveal the drama, strategy, and egos shaping these industries. It's not about the headlines, it's about the power plays behind them. Puck's reporting connects the dots, showing how decisions in these corridors ripple out to the rest of the world. If you care about who's really pulling the strings, this is your front row seat. To get Puck, you have to see their stories in action. They name names, report on private conversations, and make complex power dynamics clear. In Hollywood, Matthew Bologna might detail the angry calls and internal blame after a studio flop. In politics, Tara Palmieri reveals the infighting and donor drama behind a campaign's public face. In Silicon Valley, Teddy Schleifer exposes the rivalries and high-stakes deals between top investors. Every story goes beyond public facts to show how power is won and lost. It's journalism that feels like intelligence, sharp, specific, and always a step ahead. Puck is all about its writers. They're the brand. Matthew Bologna covers Hollywood with unmatched access and authority, breaking news on everything from mergers to movie star salaries. Julia Ioffe, a founding partner, brings deep expertise on national security and Russia, offering sharp analysis over gossip. Tara Palmieri covers Washington's power players, delivering scoops and drama from the White House and Congress. Teddy Schleifer tracks Silicon Valley's billionaires and their influence on politics and philanthropy. Each journalist is a personality, not just a byline, with loyal followings and deep sources. Their newsletters are must-reads for insiders in their fields. Puck's model is built on their credibility and connections. When you subscribe, you're buying access to their expertise. That's what makes Puck unique and valuable. So, is Puck for you? It depends. If you want broad news or sports, look elsewhere. But if you work in or are fascinated by Hollywood, Washington, Silicon Valley, or Wall Street, Puck is a gold mine. It gives you an edge, insider info, trends, and the real stories behind the headlines. It's also just plain entertaining, like a real-life drama series with the stakes of actual power. Puck bets that expertise and access are worth paying for in an age of information overload. Whether this model lasts, time will tell. But for now, Puck is a unique, influential voice in a noisy world that's hard to ignore.